Yo, what's up everybody? It's Hornets Culture back at it again with another YouTube video. Man, it went by fast, but the Las Vegas Summer League is officially over. And in today's video, we are going to be reviewing and breaking down each and every game that the Charlotte Hornets played in Las Vegas.
The Hornets culture.
The Hornets culture and
for the culture.
The Charlotte Hornets started off the Las Vegas Summer League against the New York Knicks, and boy did they come into this thing scorching hot. These boys left off right how they played in the California Classic and played phenomenal. Brandon Miller was playing like a man amongst boys and just fully dominating. Even though Brandon Miller is only in his second season in the NBA, he looked very, very comfortable out there on the floor. Another guy that looked super comfortable out there was second-year player Nick Smith Jr. You can just tell him and Brandon had played at the NBA level before. They looked so calm and composed, and honestly were great mentors to all the other teammates out there on the floor as well. Nick Smith Jr.'s handle looks well developed from last season. And also so does his three-point shooting. Nick Smith Jr. knocked down 4 threes and finished with 24 points. I really feel like he's going to take a huge step this upcoming season. Xavier Simpson looked so comfortable out there in this game. He really looked like a comfortable guard. I know he's fighting for one of those last Hornets roster spots, and I honestly feel like he could get it. This performance, he really stuck out. 15 points and 10 assists. A double-double for a man fighting for a roster spot. It's hard to complain with that. Even though the Hornets struggled to close this one out and almost sold, they will walk away with a 94-90 win against the Knicks. I feel like this game was really the first time that they had been tested as a team the whole entire summer. And that's why they struggled to close it out. I was super excited to watch the second game, honestly, because this was the first time ever that Tidjane Salaun would be starting. I was really happy with this kid's performance, even though he looked a little uncomfortable at the beginning and he was sloppy on offense and his handle didn't look too well. As the game progressed, he really did a very, very nice job. Tidjane Salaun finished this one with a double-double, and I really feel like the Hornets coaching staff should have given him more minutes. Nick Smith Jr. really struggled shooting the ball from 3 in this one, but finished with 18 points. It was really cool to see how much better of a job this team has been doing grabbing rebounds. We did a really good job on the offensive glass and then getting out in transition. I think the coolest part about this game, honestly, was the whole entire Hornets roster showed up and sat courtside. Everybody on the team was there except for Micic and Josh Green. I also like how the new addition Taj Gibson showed up and hung out with all the young guys, just trying to get familiar with everybody. It is crazy, though, that he is the same age as Charlotte Hornets head coach Charles Lee. In the third game, the Charlotte Hornets faced off against a very good Boston Celtics team. This game was completely back and forth the whole entire time. When the Hornets were down the fourth quarter, they had a chance to make it close at the end. Simpson wide open layup, and he missed. A huge disappointment, and the Hornets take their first loss of the whole entire summer. Even though Simpson absolutely sold at the end, he had a very solid performance, finishing with 19 points. Leaky Black was god-awful in this game. I mean, the man was just running cardio out there. In 22 minutes played, he finished with a big 0. NSJ also didn't play well in this game. Let's just be real. It wasn't our night. And sometimes it's just not your night, and the shot wasn't really falling consistently like how it was in the other games, but the Hornets did a really good job at bouncing back in Game 4. A lot of Hornets fans, including myself, were super excited to see this game just because Bryce McGowan, who recently signed with the Portland Trail Blazers, was going up against his former team. And the MVP of the game for the Charlotte Hornets in this one was easily Matt Morgan. I mean, this man could not miss. Matt Morgan went off for 36 points and not missing a single shot the entire game. 7 for 7 from three-point land off the bench is truly insane. The Hornets blew out the Portland Trail Blazers, winning this one 84-68. Sad news for Hornets fans after this one, though. It was announced that Matt Morgan will be signing with a EuroLeague team instead of the Charlotte Hornets for next season, and this caught a bunch of people off guard. I thought for sure he was coming back to Charlotte, but I guess not. He wants to go to the EuroLeague. Also, some pretty sad news as well. After this game, it was announced that the Charlotte Hornets were eliminated from Summer League contention, and they would be playing the Brooklyn Nets in a consolation game. And man, I hate the fact that if you don't go 4-0 in Summer League, that you have no shot at making it to the Summer League playoffs. The Hornets deserved to be in the Summer League playoffs. They got snubbed in the California Classic by the Warriors because the Warriors scored just a bit more points than them. I mean, and they got a crappy looking trophy anyway, so I guess we really didn't want that. But the Hornets deserved to be in the Summer League playoffs, and they got screwed over because of this one close loss to the Boston Celtics. The Hornets looked like they didn't even want to be there from the start of the game, because who would want to play in a consolation game? Not me personally. But the Hornets did play a bunch of their bottom bench guys, which was really cool to see. A couple guys that hardly played at all really had the perfect opportunity to show what they were capable of doing. One guy that took full advantage of this opportunity was Brandon Slater. Slater started off hot early in this game and didn't look back. The man finished with 30 points and 2 rebounds, and the Hornets get the 97-90 win over the Brooklyn Nets. So the Hornets finished 4-1 in the Las Vegas Summer League and 7-1 the entire summer. That is not bad at all if you ask me. I really wish we got the chance to see 6th overall pick Tidjane Salaun play more. I feel like he hardly played enough. He didn't play in any of the California Classic games and only played in 2 of the Las Vegas games. I know that Salaun had some ankle problems in the California Classic, and those kind of led over and probably impacted his playing time in Las Vegas. So that kind of stunk. But other than that, I mean, I feel like he just didn't do enough. Like, I was expecting more, and I felt like I was underwhelmed by his performance. Also, I was really disappointed that we didn't get to see second round pick KJ Simpson play at all this summer due to injury, but I am excited to see what he can do during the regular season. 3 key players from the Las Vegas Summer League would have to be 1, Matt Morgan, who played phenomenal. He obviously went crazy that one game for 36, but he was super consistent in the other games. Matt Morgan averaged 17 points per game in just 21 minutes played, and I think he will be a really solid piece on the EuroLeague team that he decided to side with. I was really happy how Nick Smith Jr. played in Las Vegas. NSJ played in every single game this summer, so you just love to see the consistency. And lastly, I was just so happy with how Jake Stevens played in all of Las Vegas. He is super consistent, and I feel like the Hornets would really benefit if they sign him because he could be a great two-way player if one of the centers such as Nick Richards or Mark Williams gets injured this season, and he loves to shoot the 3-ball, which you typically don't see from our current Hornet centers. That's going to be an official wrap on Summer League. I can't believe we have to wait till October, man, to watch the Hornets play live basketball again. But it will be here before you know it, man. I love the Hornets Summer League team this summer. It was so much fun to watch. These past couple of summers have been pretty disappointing, but this summer, just something about it, man, felt different. I hope all of you guys have a great rest of your day. Go check out the Instagram and go check out the TikTok if you guys are not following already. Culture up. I'm out.